Hello class. So let's be back with the last chapter that we were doing, that was the ant and the grasshopper. So I had already here we had already come up with the two characters, that is Tom Ramsay and his brother George. Okay, his elder brother George, where here George is very much frustrated. He is tensed regarding taking his brother Tom Ramsay, about whom he is talking to his friend, and his friend is none other than the author, the writer, that is Somerset. Okay, W. Somerset Maugham. So he is speaking about him. He's his friend, he is his well wisher. He is speaking about his brother, that how he is so much worried about his life. He is not at all serious. He keeps on blackmailing his brother, and now that he has already left his wife, his two children and his business, and now he is always venturing to just towards enjoyment. Okay, then after that what happens, once Tom nearby went to prison, George was terribly upset. Okay, he went into the whole discreditable affair. So that was the situation where he had to go and seek off his brother from the prison too. That was a really very dishonorable act. Okay, disrespectful act done by Tom, where his brother had to go and talk with the officers in the prison to release his brother. That was really very much heartbreaking for George. Really, Tom had gone too far. He had been wild, thoughtless and selfish, but he had never before done anything dishonest, by which George meant illegal. Yes, when somebody does really illegal, then only the police gets over. Okay, the police takes the person to the prison. So he thought his brother is really cruel, but not to that extent where he would be taken to the prison as well. And if he were prosecuted, he would be assuredly be convicted. Yes, and he also believed that he would easily go to prison until I would go and not seek him out or fetch him out. But you cannot allow your only brother to go to Gaol. Gaol is the jail. Okay, so old-fashioned word means the old-fashioned word of the jail. So the man Tom had cheated, a man called Cronshaw, was vindictive. So he was the revenge. He was really waiting for revenge. This man called Cronshaw, from whom he had done maybe taken money. So he had cased an FIR against Tom Ramsay, for which he was taken to the prison. He was determined to take the matter into court. He was so strict, he was so serious, that he thought, I will definitely take this matter to the court. Now nobody can save Tom. Okay, so he said Tom was a scoundrel and should be punished. It cost George an infinite deal of trouble and £500 to settle the affair. £500 were spent by George Ramsay in order to settle the matter. That means he had given £500 to Cronshaw. Okay, then only he quitted the case. I had never seen in such a rage as when he heard that Tom and Cronshaw had gone off together to Monte Carlo. The moment they cashed the check, they spent a happy month there. So later the thing came out to me that Tom and this Cronshaw had gone to enjoy together. Okay, because of whom George had to face so much of problems. Here his brother Tom is going and enjoying with that person only, because of whom he was convicted almost. For 20 years raced and gambled, danced, ate in the most expensive restaurants and dressed beautifully. He always looked as he had just stepped out from a bandbox. That means he was so well dressed. Though he was under somebody, but he never showed in front of people. Okay, though he was 46, you would never have taken for more than 35. That means he really looked very young. He really managed to keep himself to keep young. Okay, he was a most amusing companion, and though we know is a perfectly worthless. Yes, he was worthless but a great companion. Everybody would love to make friendship with him. That kind of person. See, of course he will look very young because he is not doing anything. He's just getting money from his brother, from here and there. Okay, so and then you could not but enjoy his society. Everybody, as I said that he would love to do friendship with him. Okay, he had high spirits and unfailing gaiety and credible charm. There was lot of charm in him. People would not only love to stay in his company, also see if you would ask for money, they would definitely give. That means that charm he had. I never grudged the contributions he regularly made on me for the necessities of his existence. I never lent him 50 pounds without feeling that I was in his debt. See, till now whatever I had done, I never felt bad for it, because he is my brother. So if I have something, he will definitely get a share of it. Okay. Tom Ramsay knew everyone and everyone knew Tom Ramsay. You could not approve of him, but you could not help liking him. That kind of person he is. Though I know that he is a very much worthless fellow, you will never get back the money that you have given him, right? But still he is that where you can, like, anyhow at any cost you cannot say no to him. He is that category. Okay. Poor George, only a few years older than his scapegrace brother, young and wayward. Okay. So his brother is a lad, his brother is a worthless fellow. He is only a year, that means only 1 year elder than Tom. Okay, George. He had never taken more than fortnight's holidays in the year of a quarter of a century. That means now here we talk about his brother, the character of his brother George. He was a very simple living man, never enjoyed in his life to the fullest. Though he was earning, he was the only, he could have spent money, no, but he was not doing that. He always saved and saved. Okay. He was in his office every morning at 9:30 and never left it till 6. That means till 6 o'clock he was in his office. He was very honest, industrious and very worthy. He had a good wife to whom he had never been unfaithful even in thought, and 4 daughters to whom he was the best of fathers. He made a point of saving a third of his income, and his plan to be retired at 55 to a little house in the country where he proposed to cultivate his garden and play golf. So that was his dream. After his retirement, 55, he would make a small cottage in a village side and play golf there, make a small garden. Okay. His life was blameless, yes, because he was very much loyal to life and loyal to everybody around him, loved and dear ones. He was glad that he was growing old, because Tom was growing old too. He rubbed his hands and said, now he is rubbing his hand, because he is growing old. He cannot keep on supplying money to Tom. Okay, he was saying. It was all very well when Tom was young and good looking, but he is only a year younger than I am. In 4 years he will be 30. He won't find life so easy then. 50, sorry. After 4 years, when I will grow 50, he will also 51. He will also grow 50. Then life won't be same. He will not be able to enjoy in that way, where now he is very young, so he is enjoying. Later he will be old. Who will look after him then? Because I will also be growing old. Okay, I also have my life. And then he is saying, for 25 years I have said that Tom would end in the gutter. See, till 25 years I kept on supplying money, and we shall see how he likes that. Now I will see. We shall really pay his best to work or be idle. That time he will really recall those days when it was a time to work, he didn't do. Now the grasshopper scene is coming. That means your grasshopper is Tom Ramsay. Okay. The time when it was to enjoy, to work, he didn't do. Just like collecting food by the ants. Similarly, here the ant is George Ramsay, who was thoroughly working, and he saved his time, his leisure, his money for future, that is for his old age. Now when he is growing old, who will look after him? When he will come and ask money to ant, just like what ant said, no? Similarly, the speech would also be said by his brother, though he is brother, but he did all his responsibilities, but it has limits, no? Okay. Poor George, I sympathized with him. I wondered how, as I sat down beside him with an infamous thing Tom had done. George was evidently very much upset. Yes, So the one who is listening to what George saying really will feel pity upon whom? Upon George, because he always did his work very in a very dedicated manner. You know what's happened now? He asked me. I am prepared for the worst. I wondered if Tom had gone in the hands of the police at last. George would hardly bring himself to speak. See, he said, now you know what has happened now? Tom was almost to the prison again. Okay. You're not going to deny that my life's been hardworking, decent, respectable and straightforward. After a life of industry and shift, I can look forward of a retirement, a small income in gilt-edged securities. I have always done my duty in that state of life in which it has been pleased Providence to place me. So saying I have always lived a life without complaints, without complaining anyone, and a very hard-working life I had. I never made any skip from life or from money or from my family. I always kept on service for my family and for my work. I gave my full dedication. That cannot be denied by anyone, even by me, even you. True. And you can't deny that Tom has been idle, worthless, dissolute and dishonorable rogue. If there are any justice, he would be made in the workhouse, he's saying. And this is also the fact that my brother is totally opposite of me. Whatever I did, he is dishonorable, he is never dedicated, he is a lazy bone. Okay. Now this is also true. Friend is saying, George grew red in the face. Now George is getting very angry. There is some reason behind. A few weeks ago he became engaged to a woman old enough to be his mother. Now I heard a story where I came to know that my brother is engaged with a woman who is very old, fit enough to be a mother of his. Okay, he was engaged. He was in an affair with that woman. And now she's died and left everything she had. £500,000, a yacht, a house in London and a house in the country. This is what she left behind. Okay. George Ramsay beat his clenched fist on the table and just banging like this. This is what actually happened. Understood? He's saying that. That means what? This is not fair, I tell you. It's not fair. Damn, it's really not fair. Why? Because whole life, the man who didn't do anything, at the end also he came in love with such a woman who died very soon and left so many things behind this boy. That means he's lucky, no? Tom Ramsay is lucky, and who is feeling unlucky here? Who is feeling so here we can see that brother is feeling jealous. No, George is feeling jealous. I really could not help it. I burst into a shout of laughter as I looked at George's wrathful face. So friend is really feeling funny, understood, laughter, because he was feeling that he wanted to see his brother suffering, though he didn't want to, but the reality was his brother would suffer. But luckily what happened? Table turned. Okay, his brother is now having, that means the man who has never done any sort of hard work till his lifetime, till old age also, he is not going to suffer because he has lot of property left now. Understood? And the man who have been suffering, who had been hard working, will keep on continuing hard work. So then what he is saying? I rolled in my chair, I nearly fell on the floor. George never forgave me, but Tom often asks me to excellent dinners in his charming house in Mayfair, and he occasionally borrows a trifle from me. That is merely from force of habit. It is never more than a sovereign. And then he is telling that, this man is saying, and really I couldn't help because both are my friends. Okay, narrator's friend. Even Tom Ramsay is also calling in his lavish house. Okay, left behind that, who had left behind, no, that woman, and is calling lavish life, and he is even asking small, this one, like trifle from me. Small amounts he used to borrow from his friends, Tom Ramsay, though he was very rich. That means that was a kind of habit, force of habit. That was his habit. Borrowing was his habit, Tom Ramsay's. Okay, and that was not very too much. That was just more than a sovereign, that kind of amount he used to have. So this is the story and the grasshopper. That means here the story and the grasshopper is typically different from what the real story was, that was learned by the poet Somerset. Okay, here this man who had been working and looking after his brother kept on like suffering, even maybe his dream would get fulfilled, like getting a house in, but he kept on supplying money to his brother, no, though he didn't want, but and his brother, he thought, and also George thought that his brother would suffer because the time when it was to work he didn't do. Okay, but something really happened, and this is kind of spark, this is kind of magic that came up to this Tom Ramsey. In fact, is very lucky. Yes, the man, he didn't need to do any sort of like hard work even in his old age. So this is a very hilarious kind of ending, a very funny ending it gave. Understood? So this is the story Ant and the Grasshopper. Okay. So if you get any doubts, please do ask me, and also read the poem line, story line wise, and also will be very soon coming up with the question answers and the reference to the context. Okay. Till then, stay safe. Thank you.